Ebusuya me dey say sabi dey what say comments bi akoso parliament and say sit down daughter of a murderer. Ebusuya sansem we generate a lot of controversy ni na say parliamentary proceedings course no na Honorable Zanetor Rawlings of the NPP ekasa na obehwa instead no ka no na oti comment bi ekoba na tia ni na say ebusuya that day no na the birthday of Dr. And I said, Dr. JB Dankwa of blessed memory. And you know the MP for Walker South, Honorable Kingsley Jemai, Ejna floor on can say, oh, that day was the birthday of JB Dankwa, and Utina kind of sempana that they are one Honorable Mutala Mohammed, sorry, and also can send be a counter, sound in sempana, a canfa, JB Dankwa, who never should be nearby. Sit down, the daughter of a murderer, a by a crampon, share Honorable Samuel. Abujina person no kind. Amani be na no say no. On cancer ebusia. And who sema banode sabi de KELVIN ekobedu Taylor or the reaction aba. Na answer na no. Honorable Urban Kingsford Sumana Gbagbin when you miss call from KELVIN Taylor. Sounds honorable Harry Idris who education minister when you miss call from KELVIN. Sounds na kunedu Zanetor Rawlings. Ne hu aba asem e was answer me. Ebusia me sure say on subscribing to this channel, but what they answer by subscribing, after so turning on your notification bell for latest updates. This is Ebekaya. Now no brother ya na Speaker of Parliament, Urban Kingsford Sumana Gbagbin, or lifted ban on 4 MPs ya banning from taking part in parliamentary proceedings following chaos also at the vetting committee. That lifting of ban no by barely some few hours and a several full sign. AC or parliament. Hey, now come here and say this 9 parliament today. Every blessed city biano assemble for ever. Assemble. It's a bushani and say fast forward. You make kaya. Now no brand parliamentary proceedings. Anna, sana medical kind. Now, Honorable Kingsley Jemai, MP for Ebuakwa South, HH and Semo, Afa, Dr. JB Dankwa, ni birthday, or she must when you're 60 and 60 years, Sabi, Oko Nekra, Echi. And it's not cancer panning near my pa obey as a Ghanaian and as a Ghanaian politician. And on I know so no young MP and I said the newly Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, Honorable Mutala Mohammed. Sorry, say no. JB Dankwa now born abaso sano. JB Dankwa was a CIA agent now brofunu yusuno to overthrow Kwame Nkrumah. Ay, or can ne to counter the earlier applause and I said earlier in Sempana, Honorable Kingsley Jemai kafa JB Dankwa hono. Eno na kwese the minority funi bi wo a enye wonde ebusia. Eno se eno akire na the minority leader Honorable Alexander Fayemakin sorry say okasa. Na Mutala kasa no no ebusia akom na mu nkire mu. Mutala kasa no na minority funi so mic na kwese the mic no akọ off to temi kasa say hona Zanetor Rawlings Dr. MP for Klote Kole former president Rawlings the baba or try say or city closer to Mutala no say Mike no call offer now attending on say by waiting akasa no be ate dia okano say na do ye na nkofo ehin anu say busuya okasa wi otra say Honorable Alexander Fayemakin sorry pe okasa but hey sit down enti I said the busuya Zanetor ye na bi so ono akasa so be sorry na in 7 of person can on so to me aka and one of be say hey sit down daughter of a murderer ebusia asem no ko ba na ya asem bia na ya asefem eno nti no ekoye say bi mususu say Samuel Abujinapo na ka asem no eno achi obeyi ano e de be kan say no on kan say as abri up to now we don't know the one who made that utterance ebusia abaye nsem piece was the nekra me say anwo traditional council e wona your former president JJ Rawlings Ofi Ebusiano and no Mamunu Yunadi state with that say the one who said that thing needs to be identified and appropriate sanction should be meted out on that person. Abusiano yes sema abuju sem krano.
Let us focus on their contribution.
Daughter of Madra, sit down. Daughter of Madra, sit down.
It's me.
Daughter of Medra, sit down. Daughter of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
Now when Kelvin Taylor busia asem na kudu na katia ode yaw akansem na nsem no kan no ekoma 1 Nana Kunedu Ajman Rawlings former first lady the wife of ex-president Rawlings of blessed memory when you call from Kevin Taylor Sansona Haruna Idrisu Minister for Education Yebekaya there was a confrontation between Honorable Anodon Prene the acting Chief Executive Officer of the Petroleum Commission, Madam Harcastle Emefa, Bakaya. Sansam Baya, Honorable Haruna Idrisu chance pen or address say the lady Emefa should apologize to Afro Markins. And you know, she apologize to Anodon Pre. And the Kevin Taylor Chemu say, now how we asugay na some cases say by no day almost 48 hours on my country. Nebe Ayodi, Sumuje, Ebusia, Kevin Akobedi Taylor, Ekwebi Abo, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, and ye Kevin Taylor.
Now let's come to Parliament, and it's got to do with a statement that an NPP MP has made. Oma Ketia Zanetor Rawlings, ne papa JJ Rawlings, ex-president Rawlings, may he so rest in peace. Now let's go listen to the statement.
Is not to generate debate. I would want to remind the House that these are national heroes. Some are on our side, some are on their side. So let us be mindful how we react when it's our turn. Obviously, there will come a time that a statement will be made in honor of the hard work of former President Nkrumah, Liman, Jerry Rawlings, Professor Mills, and all. Let us, Mr. Speaker, let us focus on their contribution.
Daughter of Medra, sit down. Daughter of Medra, sit down.
It's me.
And I'm waiting for Haruna Idrisu to make a statement on this. Because when the lady spoke against, MFA spoke against that silly boy, Anodompre, you, Haruna Idrisu, you were quick. You see yourself as the most intelligent Dagomba in Parliament. You were quick to throw your colleague under the bus. Haruna Idrisu, the next sitting of Parliament, I want you to step forward and demand that the person who made the statement and demand for evidence, because without JJ Rawlings, majority of you people, including you, Haruna, you were riffraffs walking on deserts. You would have never made it to Parliament without JJ Rawlings putting together the NDC. Without JJ Rawlings putting together the Fourth Republic. So without JJ Rawlings, none of you rats will be in Parliament today. Abana edibo techino, sa abana edibo ba, oyire asantini obechechi machiro. You were very vocal. You came out to criticize, condemn, chastise, and at the end of the day, suggested punishment for MFA. This is the time you have to protect your party, protect the integrity of your leader, protect the integrity of your founder. Let the world know that you are not in Parliament suppressing your own people because of some political ambition you have. And that you are in Parliament just to protect Ghanaians and our leaders. Haruna Idrisu, this is the time you have to prove to us that you don't work for Kufuor and his people. This is the time to prove to us that the things they said when you were a minority leader, they were all lies. That you are corrupt and that you do business with Afenyomakin. You are taking millions of dollars, building mansions and stealing from the taxpayer behind the scenes. This is the time for you to prove to us that your integrity is intact. This is not done. I will say you go to the bottom of this. The person who made this statement needs to prove with evidence, because that person said it in the audio, in the video, that they have evidence that JJ Rawlings killed people.
So the wife of the former president, Nana Kunedu Ajman Rawlings, and also a stray bullet from KELVIN Taylor. Yeti ono so ne nkra Kelvin de amano Nana Kunedu ye be ye odi somje.
I want to speak to Nana Kunedu Ajman Rawlings. This is happening because you have allowed this to happen. You have to take the blame. Today, you are, per the NPP, you are a wife of a murderer, and it makes you a murderer. Today, the same NPP that you went to sell NDC to, Nana Kunedu Ajman Rawlings, your greed, your unsatisfactory greed, your unending greed, that greed that led you to go and sell your husband to the NPP. The same people are telling you that your ex-husband, your husband, who is no more, today the same NPP that you went to bed with, they are telling your daughter in parliament that she is the daughter of a murderer. Who advises a murderer at the end of the day? The murderer was sharing bed with you, Nana Kunedu Ajman Rawlings. You are the first and last person the murderer thinks with. So today, the same NPP you were sharing wine with, you were telling them things to destroy the NDC. Today, they are humiliating your daughter in parliament because of you. You gave them that room. This is what you are going to take to your grave. This is the record. This is the terminal report you are going to take with to your grave. Because today, your NPP that out of selfish greed, out of unnecessary greed, you went to sleep with, today they are telling you you are a murderous wife. It makes you a murderer. So I don't blame the NPP. I blame you, Nana Kunedu Ajman Rawlings. Your innocent children are today suffering because of your greed, your diabolic mind, the attitude of entitlement, your selfish greed. That is what has brought your daughters to this point. Womano, what they are facing today, some pobia kuna would also mukun because you have caused this. Ahoya, greed, any bre, and kwasiade. See, today, your most intelligent, and I say your intelligent daughter, I'm not going to say most because you have intelligent daughters. Your intelligent daughter, at least in Ghana politics, baby, a dirty riffraff in the NPP is calling your daughter, who is more respectable, intelligent, has built a better life than these riffraffs, dirty fools. They are sitting in parliament on camera telling your daughter that she's a daughter of a murderer. Now you said Zanetor on your strong woman. Do you think she can go back to that parliament and speak on the floor? Or you say Zanetor Rawlings on your strong woman. Now only papa moja a man in a ding to make sure say or you ready say what focus so be so be ya. Or you say she will have that courage to lead her constituents again? All because of you, Nana Kunedu Ajman Rawlings.
Busia say mpanyine ka semi say opanyine tena fie na mofra we nanka sebi yebu no say oye nanka rini ana say yeka nanka refo a ye de say opanyine no eka because ebra mofra ne ye ho ade no wante won eno to Kelvin chire say Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Alban Kingsford Sumana Gbagwin, he was on the floor and as I comment in the buy from the minority side with me and Bibia and Chile say that thing was not a good comment to come from a member of parliament against a colleague. And you know, Sabri de Honorable Ian Shehain, Nan Semi Sako, so the Yanina or one crawway, Edema, Honorable Speaker of Parliament. Yensi Eko Bedutela in Sama Wakama, Honorable Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagwin concerning that daughter of a murderer comment. No,
and also, I have a message for the Speaker of Parliament. Every day, every time we hear you, Alban Bagbin, speak in Parliament. You have stayed in Parliament for long. None of the people in Parliament today, when you started parliamentary practice, time Aura Parliament, you uphold the integrity of Parliament. This is the time to prove to us. You, Alban Bagbin, you are fond of always pushing criminality in Parliament under the carpet. That is something you have done for years. And you have done it in such a way that you make it look like, say, oh, you there, you solve issues. No. Your integrity and credibility is at stake. It's the same NDC that has made you who you are today. Nobody knew you. With all due respect, you were going to walk out of parliament quietly and die without anybody recognizing you. With all due respect. Until the John Mahama NDC, JJ Rawlings NDC made you Speaker of Parliament. How many Ghanaians knew Alban Bagbin before you were made Speaker of Parliament? These same fools, NDC, fought to put you there. You did politics. You did everything in politics. But the kind of mileage you have now, all the years in politics and now you did not have it until they gave you this ice, until they topped all your success with this speakership position. This is the time for you to prove to Ghanaians to say, you are a hypocrite, or you are the real deal, or you are an honest grandfather. Because you cannot sit in that chair and make this look like an ordinary statement that should be brushed under the carpet because you want to satisfy some stupid fool or a stupid political party in the name of democracy. No, because if you don't solve this, if we don't get to know the MP who did this and kicked out of parliament, you will be our target. Parliament is supposed to be protected. We were here when you said you have suspended 4 MPs because they did not conduct themselves as MPs. They did not show parliament that respect. They did not show the people of Ghana respect. JJ Rawlings in T and Alban Bagbin, today you are here as a Speaker of Parliament. You need to make sure whoever said this or made this statement, Ghanaians get to know who this person is. The right punishment applied. This is not politics as usual. People are angry. And if you say, Debiano, yema respect, prove to us to say you are not corrupt and you are not a liar. Alban, Small, Bagbin, or whatever. Prove to Ghanaians that you are not a liar. Because every liar is a thief. And this statement from the NPP minority, whoever made that statement, and for now we know it's Abu Jinapo, Samuel Abu Jinapo, he made these statements. You need to make sure the person who made the statement, you officially announce the name of the person who made the statement because you are the Speaker of Parliament. You oversee all the activities in Parliament. We want you to take the necessary action, an action that nobody will forget in this country. Because today, you, Alban Bagbin, so you expect us Ghanaians to protect your integrity and your name. JJ Rawlings is bigger than majority of you people in Parliament. In fact, all of you. JJ Rawlings, he's bigger than every single person in Parliament today. JJ Rawlings is bigger than anybody in the NPP as we speak. Everyone in the NPP. JJ Rawlings is bigger than that individual. So this should be treated as an emergency. If Alban Bagbin, you fail to bring out the person who made this statement, you will never enjoy the rest of your life on this planet. Politics will be sour for you. It will be a bitter pill. Politics will never be exciting and interesting to you. That integrity that you want to retire with, that respect that you want to have even after your grave or after your death, you will not have an iota of that respect. This statement I just played, the constituents in Zanetor Rawlings' parliament, we demand that the person who made the statement is brought out. Samuel Abu Jinapo made the statement. At least, Afenyo Markin turned around in parliament. Ohunipa or Kansa Semno, Kobi Ochredakon turned around, saw the person who made the statement. So you cannot tell me that it came from outside parliament. The person spoke in the mic. Yenyinayati. So Afenyo Markin, Alban Bagbin, this is not politics as usual. Alban Bagbin, if you fail to deal with this, you will never be respected as a member of parliament, a former member of parliament, a speaker of parliament. We will help for your integrity be soiled. I will do everything possible for your name to be cleaned out of Ghana politics, for people to see you as a destroyer, to see you as a hypocrite, as a liar, as somebody who sits in the speaker's seat, as a sycophant who always does work to please the opposition NPP. This is the only way you can clean your integrity and clear yourself. This is not a joke. No fool can sit in parliament. Kwasiebian to mean parliament and can't say the daughter of J.J. Rawlings is a daughter of a murderer and goes ahead to say they have evidence. They need to show us the evidence. Albert Bagbin, Afenyomakin, the NPP minority, Samuel Abujinapo needs to show us the evidence.
I don't see some reactions about the family of the late president. Any issue statement said they are giving the speaker some time to investigate and bring out the one who made that pronouncement against their man. And I said, one day, they want to know the person and take the appropriate sanctions against that person. Before the constituency officers and as some executives of the Krote Kole constituency, Zanetor Rawlings, doctor, or represented as MP, they have issued an ultimatum to the Speaker of Parliament saying within 5 days, the one who made that statement against the MP should be identified and appropriate sanctions should also be meted out on that person. And, there are calls from different angles to get the one who made that pronouncement identified and punished appropriately, because you can't Ghana democracy. We can't take away the contributions made by former President Jerry John Rawlings. And KELVIN Taylor and Wefu Akasa Etiasa comment no. Nam Jerry say we all condemn that statement because by say no be emotional or strong. This thing could affect her emotionally as an MPR. Ebiana let Jumana Jumedo di as MP no kran ebiana akoto chimanti ebusia. Sabi de KELVIN enya bre reacted to someone nipa bi a kind of parliament say sit down, a daughter of a murderer. Say there was even a counter reaction. They say yes, say evidence ho say the papa kun but hey ayasebo MPs I say we do one question the student of classroom. Yes, obi afa obi anyahwe ita busa sabi de KELVIN Taylor enya bre on some na yakafa kunedu hu say she is a daughter of a murderer no. Wachire na adwene akasa tia afire the speaker and Zanetor Rawlings, Haruna Idusu and other persons who matter. Ebusia, Mesro say, "One KELVIN ya adwene, and na so ne nya adwene." Drop your comments. Even as some no crop ya catchere Zanetor no. What do you make of it? Drop your comment in the comment section. Now, Mesro say, share video na fufu so enye bi enhwe. Unsubscribe ya Mesro. Subscribe to Umsika TV. Yes, on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. Ni na at Umsika TV. Ebusia. Stay tuned for all the updates on this matter as it unfolds. On this channel. Bye bye.